Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Thank you, phone. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Dude. So, played D&D yesterday. We started off, like, I think one or two rounds into the battle because we got to the battle and then, hold on a second. Okay. And then, oh, fucking Deponia. Listen, go away. Alrighty. We started off, I think, one or two rounds into the battle because, like, at that time it was like, oh shit, it's 6:30, time to prepare for Critical Role. Sorry, guys. Which is fine because the battle took up the entire last session. So yeah. So Marcool ended up next to one of the Cambions. They didn't know they were Cambions. It doesn't matter. And he stabbed at her and quickly realized that she wasn't taking as much damage as she should because Cambions are resistant to like cold and fire and lightning and some other things. And all piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons, which none of them have. And Haka has the spell Magical Weapon, but it's a touch spell, I believe. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's a touch spell. I don't have my books. No, they're all the way over there. I don't care. Anyway. And in any case, I didn't think of it. But she did use Knock on the Door because that has a range of 60 feet. So she was able to get the door open. And so people were able to pour into the room. And one of Marcool's things was he does Branding Smite. So when he did Branding Smite on the Cambion, it lit her up like a Christmas tree. And so everyone had a point of attack. Meanwhile, there's another Cambion chilling on the other side of the room, but they don't know that because it's dark. Nobody can see anything except for, well, actually, my mother's character, Marcool's character, and Marcool, and one of the NPCs can't see anything else. Everyone else has dark vision, including the bad guys. So everyone's attacking this female Cambion, and she attempted to use Fiendish Charm on Marcool, and it worked. But then a Displacer Beast attacked Haka, and Marcool's oath is Oath of the Crown, which gives him this ability to like share damage. He basically is protecting someone by taking some of the damage that they do. Warding Bond, I think it's called. And so she took damage, which allowed him to make a save, and he saved against it. So now he's immune to her charm for 24 hours. And then fight, fight, fight. They're not doing so much damage. Meanwhile, the Displacer Beasts are dishing it out, and it ends up at one point that in a straight line, we have Displacer Beast, Morrigan, my mom's character, Cambion, female Cambion, Marcool, male Cambion, and then my mom's Cerberus companion, ranger companion, who has 4 levels of barbarian because he's awesome. Because I'm experimenting with animal class levels because I can, because that's how D&D works. Anyway, So, like, the Displacer Beast has advantage and Damon has advantage, but everyone else is at straight rolls because of flanking. That was some funny shit. And it was great because, like, there's actually a table in the middle of the room because they were using it as, like, a meeting room. And all the other people they were having a meeting with, they fucked off. They were like, oh shit, don't want none of that. And they ran away, and then Varys blew out the light, so they basically just stumbled in the darkness until they found the tunnel, and then they left. So that whole plot. Anyway, hey Starkiller. So Varys is facing off against a Displacer Beast on the table, which is mostly because I forgot the table was there when I was doing the maps, the map updates. Which there's like a graph paper that you can use online, and it was annoying because for like the last session, the one before yesterday, uh, that graph paper wasn't available, so I had to use actual graph paper and take pictures of it, and it was so crap. But I was able to get that graph paper online and everything. Made up the room, and then I transported it over to Paint so I could move the dots that represent their characters. Hey! So, Varys is facing off against a Displacer Beast on a table under which Daemon has scooted, so he flanks the male Cambion. But he's not really doing much because, like, even though he's getting advantage, Cambions have a really high AC, and Daemon only had, I think, a +3 to his attack because he's a puppy. He's a puppy. Because in order to get, like, Rangers can only have a companion of challenge rating 1/4 or greater. So in order to get a Cerberus puppy, or in order to get a Cerberus, I had to level it down, basically. I had to age it down till it was an appropriate challenge rating. Which, you know, I don't think he has any negatives except intelligence. No, his intelligence is 11. Because, you know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. So at one point, Gray finally is just like, nobody can see shit. So he casts light on the female Cambion. So now everyone can see in a 30-foot radius, which is great because that's where everyone is. Like Haka, the dwarven wizard NPC that opened the doors, and a Displacer Beast. Those are on like the very edge of the light that they can see. And Marcool, you know, is just like, oh shit's getting desperate. So he uses some, you know, channel divinity thing or whatever to give everybody +6 hit points, which is nice. But Varys still goes down. Rolls a natural 20 on his first saving throw, so now he's at 1 hit point. And then the Cambion, the female Cambion, who like got really really low. It's her turn, and she's at 3 hit points. So she uses her plane shift spell. Basically, she's just like, nope. You know, looks at the male Cambion, just says, this partnership was never meant to last, and then fucking bamps out. And he's like, you bitch. Because he's evil. They use language like that. But, anyway. So, now it's 2 Displacer Beasts and a Cambion. And you know, my party's like, okay, we're down 1. And I'm like, uh-huh. They're still only taking half damage from, like, all of your attacks, except for Marcool's Branding Smite. I mean, Garay is doing his best. He's got Witch Bolt on the male Cambion, but he's only doing half damage, and at one point he rolled a 1, so, you know, there's that. So Marcool goes down, because Haka takes damage, because he forgot that he had Warding Bond on. Basically, he was going to heal himself next round. But he forgot that Warding Bond was still active. She took 22 damage, which meant that he took 11, she took 11, and he went down. Right? And then he rolled, on his next turn, he rolled a 1 for his death save. So that's two saves down failed. And then I think, yeah, Gray basically couldn't see that Varys had woken up and was like, nope, time to leave. Situation's desperate. The tank is down, and the guy that, because they're NPCs, they were part of Varys's story. Basically, Varys is a member of is a student at the College of Magics that I created for this world, which has like a main university and then like one tower for each of the schools, specific schools of magic. You know, listen. It requires a spell slot, and you're not a warcaster, so I don't know what you want from me. Anyway, uh, Gray goes, grabs Haka, and starts running away, and and the Displacer Beast chases him. At which point Varys is just like, "Oh, I get an attack of opportunity. I think I'll just use inflict wounds." Inflicts wounds, and then he gets up, takes half his movement, and starts running for the door also. And then Morgan goes down in the next assault from the Displacer Beast. And I think she rolled a 9, and then Daemon was still attacking the Cambion. He's trying to save his master and everything, and the Cambion just kind of walks over Marcoul's, because Marcoul rolled a critical fail, and then he rolled less than a 10, so he was dead. And then so the Cambion stepped over his corpse and stabbed Morgan, killing her, because that's two death saves right there. And Daemon just goes berserk and just starts like wailing on him. And Tegan, who is the NPC that was basically the impetus of this quest, it's complicated, but whatever. Anyway, he's like, well, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck. So he basically just turns to cover, everyone else's escape. The Cambion turns, he, shoots a firebolt at, Varys, Starkiller's character. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because, Inflict Wounds is a touch spell, right? That's right, you whacked it with your quarterstaff, which did, like, fuck all to it. But, whatever. You did something. Then you got up and ran away. And, anyway, at some point, I think... No, yeah. Somehow the Displacer Beast that was chasing them died. And, it was such a battle. And I forgot to record the second half of it, which sucked, but whatever. Anyway, so the Cambion shoots firebolt, or a fire ray rather, at Varys, who goes down again, and then rolls a natural 20 somehow. And then the Cambion is just like, I'm so annoyed with you, and basically just focuses all his attacks on Varys. And Tegan manages to convince Daemon to not fight to the death, and Daemon runs, and Varys dies, and because the Cambion basically just walks over, like, Gray sees him goes down and is just like, oh Jesus Christ, and they close the doors. Daemon gets through and they close the doors, and then they run away, right? That's how that happens. Because they're just NPCs. I mean, they're doing what their characters would do. Tegan needs to survive so he can protect his boss, and the other student NPCs don't want to die. So right, but one of them actually died. Oh, Tegan shot it? I thought he was concentrating on his fire. Well, however it happened, one of the Displacer Beasts was dead. So, and then the Cambion basically just sauntered across the room over to Varys and was like, you're annoying, and stabbed him and killed him. So, 3 NPCs and 1 player character's companion made it out. And the thing about that is my mom has been playing Daemon as a character, and the character is a PC, right? It's the only PC to survive the encounter, which means since I level up the NPCs differently because they don't matter except for story purposes. That's a harsh way to put it, but it's true. I don't split XP among NPCs. I only split it amongst the party. So that means that Daemon, as the only surviving member of the party, got all of the XP. So half XP for all enemies left alive, full XP for all enemies that are dead. So 750 XP for one of the Displacer Beasts, and 325, or excuse me, 700 for the one dead Displacer Beast, 350 for the one that was still living, and then two Cambions, who alone are 1800 XP, so he gets 1800 XP for both of them because they both lived. Plus, I always give XP for being alive and for roleplay and for other things. Daemon's a dog, so he gets 5 XP for being cute. That sort of thing. So he catapulted into level 5 because he was pretty close anyway, but he just boing. And so now we're gonna play next week because some of the party members survived. Haka and Garay are probably going to report back to the university that that shit went down and Varys is dead, and that's unfortunate. But they probably won't be a part of the further adventures. And then Tegan and Daemon will be seeking help from whoever they can. And I'm working on the portion of the city that they're in right now, which is actually like, well, no, I think I'll keep it a surprise. But in any case, it's gonna be interesting because Daemon, well, he's not an NPC now. I'm totally gonna run him like a PC because I have favoritism for animals. That's why. I mean, debatable. I mean, depends. Depends entirely on the roles. But yeah, they got close. Despite the fact that the Cambion was only taking half damage from most of their attacks, they got him pretty close. They got him almost as close as they got the other one, before she left. And the other Displacer Beast was asleep, so it wouldn't have been much of a challenge for at least another round. But yeah, very, very close fight. But hey, I told you. Like, I tried to, dissuade you from going down this path. You would not be dissuaded. These are the consequences. But now you get to play the sweet backup characters that you rolled. So that's nice. Anyway. So. Now. I don't know. What the hell? What? Stop that. Alright. Ugh. I'm out of. Oh, well, I have a drink left. I didn't make coffee this morning because I woke up with a headache and I didn't want to add coffee to that. And now I don't have a headache anymore and I want coffee, but that would require leaving you here. Okay.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
I mean, she's not wrong. Where's the thingy? Oh. 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 Sure. Nope. Oh, that could have been disastrous. Wrong one. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
I wonder why Twitch keeps,
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy. I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! 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 Come on, I'm closing the door. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're going to shut down her turret production line, alright? Turn off her neurotoxin and then keep running. Again, though, for the moment, run! Come on, let's go.
Where? Where? Oh, Jesus.
Hurry, this way.
Where are you?
The irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we are?
Yes, thank you, tablet. Sorry. Twitch is, for some reason, muting, portions of my Portal game. And I don't know why. Because if Portal were, the copyrighted material that they were worried about, then they would be muting the whole game. Or just deleting the videos from existence. But they're not. They're just muting, 9-minute portions of it. And I don't know why. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Hold on a second. Jesus. Rude. Yes, thank you, phone. Okay. Alright. What do you think? I mean, I don't really think I have a choice here in the game. I think if you don't do the test, then you just... Where'd he go?
Oh! Come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on!
Where are you? Where the fuck are you?
Ah! What's going on in there? Can you
Oh shit. Nope.
I heard
Nope.
gunfire. It's a bit late, but I've just counted the gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I have at least one.
Now shoot your friend. Not what I wanted.
You're okay? Great, come on.
Where the fuck are you?
This way, this way. Hurry! Go, 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 go. There's the exit. We're almost out here. Bringing the whole place down. Hurry! Hurry! This way! Hurry! This way! Sit in the lid! We made it! We made it! We made it! We made it! I'll meet you on the other side!
Did I skip all the dooms? Apparently not.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. What's that mean? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turn this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Mad. Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere. Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. This looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done.
Oh, God.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. The smelly humans. Okay, wait. Let me light this path for you.
Where'd he go?
Okay, we have to split up here for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side. We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here. Oh,
Whoops.
I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the
Stop that.
I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. The smelly humans. Okay, we have to split up here for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side. We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here. Oh, I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the way they look, it's great. And their folklore, wonderful, very colourful.
Honestly.
Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
Thanks. Ah. Oh, okay. Death. I feel like that's gonna hurt me. Or not.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Oh God. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck. Oh, wait, no. Oh.
Different. Thank you. Get mad. Don't make lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth, picked by birds. It won't be enough. The answer is beneath us. Her name is Carolyn. Remember that. That's all I can say.
Okay. Oh God. Ah. There you go. Now you're not gonna die. Congratulations. I am gonna leave you here, however. That jump didn't activate.
Yeah. Target acquired.
So what am I supposed to do here? Anyone got any bullets?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Well, I tried.
Target acquired.
Yeah! What's happening? No can do.
Target acquired.
Identify yourself or I will shoot. I'm trouble. Oh no, I'm one of the bad ones, aren't I?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye.
Target acquired.
What did I hit?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Well, I did my best. Yeah! Clickety click click. Right on the money.
Target acquired.
And I did it.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh.
Alright, check this out. Hey, Swingy Boys, how they do?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Shooting lights every time. All the time.
Huh?
Yeah!
Target acquired.
What?
No bullets. Sorry. Hey, Swingy Boys, give me some of your bullets.
Target acquired.
Oh, give it everything again. Yeah, it's more than that.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Yeah!
Target acquired.
Oh, camera ball. Alright, stand back here, buddy. Blair. I'm not defective.
Target
Can I get some bullets here? Anybody got bullets?
acquired.
How's that?
Target acquired.
Yeah, no bullets. Sorry.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Blair. I'm not defective.
Target acquired.
Anyone got any bullets? Steady down. No bullets. Sorry.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
No.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Yeah,
Template. Response.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, Tom. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak?
Response.
Can't say a thing. Yeah, let's do this. This is just... I can't say a thing. What just happened? Better open fire.
Response.
Yeah, let's do this.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Template. Response. Template. Response. Template. Response.
I'm not defective. I got it. Yeah, all right.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Yeah, but come on. Yeah, let's do this.
What?
Template. Response.
Seriously? Aw, they just blow up?
Template.
Lame.
Response.
Yeah, what?
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Ah, brilliant, you made it through. Well done. Follow me, you're gonna love this.
Template. Response.
Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. Here, come and have a look out the window. Good. See that scanner out there, right? It's
Response.
deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template.
Response.
Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line.
Template.
Right, I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical, you'll need to turn around while I do this. Done! Hacked. Okay, go on, just pull that turret out. Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this turret line.
Template.
Have you got any ideas?
Response.
Any ideas? Any ideas? No? No, me neither.
One sec.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got an idea? Okay, well, all right. Just do your
Template.
idea and then come straight back.
Response. Template. Response.
Sorry, what's
Template.
going on over there?
Response.
Yeah, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
You leave me alone. This
Response.
is fun.
Template. Response.
Trap.
Template. Response.
What do you have there? What are you?
Response.
Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted. Template.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her
Response.
turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Response.
Where do I get my gun?
Okay, I'd like to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the
Response.
door.
I'm Batman.
Template. Response.
That's so sad.
This door's actually pretty complicated. Ah! Oh, how long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future, cough or something.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm a Batman.
Sounds like
All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it? Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
now I'm hungry. I do have a jar of Nutella. Strikes me as somehow not great. I mean, if you had done the test, would you have just died?
I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But really enough for them, I suppose. I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as I can tell. Mechanism must... Oh, now look at that. That's a big laser. Probably best to ignore it, though. Just leave it be. We don't know where those panels it's cutting are going. Could be somewhere important. Although, it does give me an idea. What if we stand here and let the gentle hum of the laser transport us to a state of absolute relaxation? Might help us think of a way to open the door. It's not much of a plan, if I'm honest. What are you doing? We don't know what that button... Oh, door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry, all right? Not a problem for me. Okay. Here we go. The hardest part of any hack is the figuring out how to start phase. That's always tricky. But let the games begin. Alright, what have we got? A computer. Not a surprise, to be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Tick. There is a box part here. And a monitor. Yes, that one. Some important words like password identified or something like that. There's a flat bit, not sure what that is, but noted. If anyone says to me, is there a flat bit? Yes, there it is. Spinning thing, not sure. What's the floor doing? Do you know what? It's holding everything up. Holding everything up. The floor is important. Holding everything up. Pens. Those. Don't see any there. If we start making a list of things that are here. Pens, for instance. So let's stick with things we can see. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. Still going down! Still going! Keep it up! That did it! Neurotoxin at 0%! Yes! Hold on.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Probably a bunch.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know, I just thought to myself, oh, and I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely through. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Bud.
honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Not again. Here comes God. Lock the lady. Oh, this ain't
Oh, you're busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Floor transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug me in.
Do not plug that little idiot into my
Where are you?
mainframe.
No, you should plug that little idiot into the mainframe.
Don't you dare plug him in.
Plug me in. Plug me in.
Don't do it.
Don't listen to her. Do it.
Substitute core accepted.
This is the part where he kills me
Are you
in it.
ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button. You don't know what not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, all right? It is true. But you've got something far more important than that. A finger, all right? With which to press that button so she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Okay, that's probably correct. But where it's incorrect is that while I've been stalling you, we just pressed the button. Use the moment of confusion I've just created to press the button.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to the core.
I'm excited to be stabbed in the back.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. You are. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we? Ah!
No, stop! No! 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 No!
That's mildly horrific.
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me right here. I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I could barely see you. Very tiny. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No, no, no.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss?
I've said nothing. I've done nothing. Well, I'm done.
Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, no, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? No.
I was betrayed. Oh man, if only I had seen this coming.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up?
Let me
Because
grab
I'm
her.
a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. It's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
So his name is Wheatley. Interesting. Ah! Bye, Gladys. is that noise? Weird. I mean, do I have to? Oh, for fuck's sake. Eventually I'll get it right. Who could say? I've never played Half-Life.
let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Oops. That didn't work. To what end, though? Ugh. Oh shit. Hey, I made it. God damn it. Damn it. Now I just gotta fix the orientation of that one. And, well, I mean... Damn it. Whack!
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
That's bad. Hello? Somebody help me, please. We're in a salt mine? No wonder my skin is so dry. Lame. Thank God for that, because my spacebar's stuck. Like, the only thing below us is deadly water, right? Yeah. Too bad these aren't jump boots. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. Sure. Okay, so... Where's the other... No, didn't think so. Prince Maeve 20. I haven't beat the first game yet. And this is my first playthrough, so... Or, well, not the first game, but I haven't done the first playthrough yet. And I want to, because this thing is pissing me off. Thank you, though, for the offer. Oh God. Jesus. Alright. And then that's just... Okay. That strikes me as a bad idea. Okay. How am I supposed to fall onto something? White space at the bottom of the elevator. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, you're right. Okay. So I guess this is like a weird time to mention my crippling fear of heights. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Antimatter? Sure, sure, sure. Sure, like, you know, like you do. Ah. Gel pressure control. I don't know what I just did, but I mean it was a button. And or a switch, and I do love flipping switches. What's that? Oops. Shit. Oh, door. Uh-huh.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
I don't like it. Bye, Starkiller.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Sure, sure, sure. Slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth for various reasons. For various reasons, this product was pulled from their shelves. Wow. Wow. cool. Okay. But I like the bouncing. Ah.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Uh-huh. That's green. Okay. I mean... Oh. Okay. What's over here? Stop. Okay. Love that magician's force. Oh yeah, you have a choice. You can go this way or this way. Of course, this way isn't very interesting and there's nothing you can do. So I guess you have to go this way after all.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Uh-huh. Sure, sure. Oh shit. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, fuck. go up there? No, not really. Okay. Why would I want to do that? Huh. Oh.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton. All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Jesus. Oh! Nope, there we go. Alright, well, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. With asbestos. And, yeah, so... Jeez. I got stabbed in the back! How predictable. Save. Alright. Yeah, we're good. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a 8-hour shift today. Yay. And, Then I've got D&D tomorrow, like all day D&D. So I probably won't be streaming like at all. I contemplated not streaming today because I was just so fucking tired. My head hurts. But anyway, hopefully Twitch doesn't, mute more of my audio, because that would fucking suck. Like, why? If it was Portal that was the problem, then I wouldn't be able to stream the game. I'm not able to stream BioShock. So, Jesus. I don't know what's going on there, but it fucking sucks. Anyway, I'll be back Sunday. Sunday. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.